Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads is brought to you by the Team One Automotive Group, Riverview Regional Medical Center, and Family Savings Credit Union. Now, here's Kelly Johnson.
Welcome to Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads. I'm your host, Kelly Johnson. We've got some awesome music lined up today with the Leverton Brothers Band in the house, and they're going to be sharing some of their original music. First, we're going to start the show off with a song of mine. It's one of my favorites from Alison Krauss. It's called The Lucky One.
So I've been told, free as a wind blowing down the road, loved by many, hated by none. I'd say you're lucky, 'cause I know what you've done. Not a care in the world, not a worry in sight. Everything's gonna be alright, 'cause you're the lucky one. You're the lucky one, always having fun, a jack of all trades but master of none. Look at the world through your smiling eye and laugh at the devil as his train rolls by. Give you a song and a one-night stand. You'll be looking at a happy man, 'cause you're the lucky one. Where you're blessed, I guess, by never knowing which road you're choosing. You're the next best thing to playing and winning is playing and losing. You're the lucky one, I know that now. Don't ask you why, when, where, or how. No matter where you're at is where you'll be. You can bet your luck won't follow me. Give you a song and a one-night stand. You'll be looking at a happy man, 'cause you're the lucky one.
Stay tuned for some great music from the Leverton Brothers, and make sure you check out our website, kacrossroads.com, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads. My guests today are the Leverton Brothers, and they're going to share some of their original music with us, and you're going to love them. Their website is www.levertonbrothers.com, and they're going to start us off with their song, Guess I'm Getting Older.
Guess I'm getting older, but how can it be? The man I saw this morning looking back at me. I still got the rest of my life ahead of me. Don't tell me, sweet Jesus, that this man is me. Well, I was taken back the other day to when I was a child, playing guitar on the side of my bed for a while. Stairway to heaven and rock and roll. Take me back there again, Jesus, where I found my soul. The devil tugging on my shoulder, so boy, let it go. There ain't nothing but heartache at the end of this road. But I'll keep on playing and singing my song. Make it all the way to Nashville, all on my own. There's a lesson that's lying here between these lines. Don't take it for granted, oh Father Time, 'cause it'll keep ticking day by day, minute by minute, your life away. Stairway to heaven and rock and roll. I hear the stairway to heaven is paved with gold. Devil tugging on my shoulder, boy, let it go. There ain't nothing but heartache at the end of this road. But I kept on playing, singing my song. Made it all the way to Nashville, all on my own. Guess I'm getting older, but how can that be? The man I saw this morning looking back at me.
And that was Guess I'm Getting Older by the Leverton Brothers. Here we've got Paula Leverton, Benny Leverton, Randy Leverton, and Phil Harris with us, the Leverton Brothers Band. Thank y'all so much for being on here with me today.
Thank you for having us, Kelly. We appreciate it.
It's awesome. We got to play some music. We were counting it up about 15 years ago, I guess so.
That's right.
And it's not fair. Paula hadn't aged a bit. I mean, this.
You hadn't either.
Oh, well, I feel like it. But Guess I'm Getting Older. I love that song and the line about sitting on the bed with your guitar. That's just.
It's true stuff.
It's definitely.
I think we all did it.
Stairway to Heaven is definitely one of the first songs you pick out. So how did you write that song, and when did that come about?
Just one morning, went into the restroom and looked in the mirror, and I went, God, I'm getting old.
I've been there.
And it just kind of, that line just stuck in my head, and I just kind of started jotting it down. Mm-hmm. It became a song.
It's a great song, and it's true. It's an honest, true song. So, well, how long have you guys been playing together as a band?
About 30 years, something like that.
No, I'm not that old. Yeah, about 30 years.
About 30 years. So, Randy and Benny, you two guys are brothers, and of course,
Correct.
Paula and Benny are married. So, how did you get into this group, Phil?
Well, I began recording with them over at Studio One in Cropwell, Alabama.
That's Randy's
And-
studio?
Yes.
Cool.
And we started recording. I wanted to play. They said, well, come on, we'll adopt you.
Well, good. So you're one of the adopted
I'm an
Leverton
adopted
brothers.
Leverton.
Adopted brother.
Everybody claims that he's one of us anyway, because they said, y'all look alike.
You good?
I think it's the gray hair. What do you think?
It might be. And you also in the group, you have Barry McNair from right here in Gadsden and JJ Jackson.
JJ,
So- And I didn't know you grew up in Gadsden. Is that right?
Yes,
I didn't
yeah,
know that. So
yeah.
very cool. And trombone and trumpet.
Trumpet, French horn at in the Emma Sansom High School.
There you go.
Go Rebels.
And Paula played the drums. I didn't know that too. So.
I was a dancerette for 3 years, and then I played the drums my freshman year.
Awesome.
And
Cool.
Yeah, I played in the jazz band. And
Really? Well,
yeah,
that's
so it was fun.
a little known fact about Paula Leverton. But you handle a lot of the percussion and stuff in the band
Right.
too.
I play the
with Randy?
bongos and percussion and
Well,
just
cool.
do my thing.
There you go. And you have 3 vocalists in the band, or 5? Wow, that's awesome. So
Yeah.
y'all kind of
All 4 of us and JJ also
all of
sings.
it. Well, that's awesome. And you can, the way you blend it, it's just a great harmony. I know on some of the songs we'll feature later. We were talking earlier about the song "Please" that we're going to hear coming up. Do you want to tell us how that song came about?
Sure.
Sure. In 2010, Benny was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and I was at work, and he called me and gave me the diagnosis, and of course I was really upset.
Right.
And when I got home, we had always been talking about things that happen to you usually end up making really good songs.
Yeah.
So I sat down and started writing, and in about 10 minutes I had wrote it.
That's
so,
awesome.
and I always write stuff about things that have happened. I don't know why, but that's,
Me too.
that's
Well,
just the way I write.
You write
so.
what you know.
That's
you know.
right.
So I do. And
But he's doing really well.
very good.
He's right now he's cancer free, so we're real thankful for that.
Yes. Amen.
So that's where that song came from.
Isn't it the most heartfelt songs and stuff usually do come out of those
That's
personal
true.
trials and the things that are closest to you. So, is everybody a writer in the band? Do you all kind of write?
We are.
Awesome. Well, 5 vocalists and 5 writers. That's, I mean, and it's showing all the success that you guys are having. You've made it #1 on the Indie World Country Chart. You made it into the top 30 in New Music Weekly main country charts with the Polecat Holler.
Yeah.
Is that a true place?
Yes, Polecat Holler is actually up above Gunnersville going like towards Scottsboro. And our friend from here in Gaston, Bill Moon, jotted the lyrics down and brought it to us
Awesome.
to work the music up. And I said, with a title like Polecat Holler, it's got to be swampy. So,
Yeah.
so it is. And he's done a great job with that.
Awesome. And you had a lot of success with that. And we'll talk more about some of the success you've had with your other music right after this break. Y'all stay tuned, and we'll be back with more from the Leverton Brothers. Welcome back to Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads. I'm here with the Leverton Brothers. We were just talking about some of the success you had with Polecat Holler, but you've also, your song Take Me Back to Alabama, the first single off your CD, the Leverton Brothers, made it. Tell me the success you've had with that.
It was the first single that we had released to radio in 2012, and it started climbing the charts and done really good. Actually went to '1 in Japan on their charts.
Wow.
And we started getting emails from people over there. Take me back to Alabama. Yes, yes. And Randy and Letha wrote that song actually on a cruise to Mexico.
Yeah, actually, my wife and I wrote it on the way back home, and I shelved it for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I didn't even, and I finally took it down, and I hired a guy that worked with Jeff Cook to help me put music to it.
Yeah.
And, we recorded it, and it's done real well for us.
Awesome.
But you had mentioned writing a while ago. My wife writes, and
Really?
we've got several songs the band does that she's helped out with.
That's awesome, though, a little family event. And so that's cool that you can all do the writing and the singing and stuff together and keep it in the family. That's pretty cool. You've got to also. You were in the Discover St. Clair magazine. They did a really good write up about you in that.
Thank you.
That was,
Yeah.
Check that out online just a few minutes ago, and said that you were so busy you hardly had time to unpack between gigs.
Right.
So that's kind of a good thing, though.
It
It's
is.
better than the alternative.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So, and you mentioned the studio. You both have studios in your homes. Is that right?
Yes, we do. And I have a little studio where I do a lot of my writing and work, but whenever we get ready to do a project, either for us or for, from someone who comes in wanting to record, we use Randy's studio
And
for
that's
that.
Studio One
Studio
there in
One,
Cropwell.
yeah, in Cropwell.
Awesome. And you also were nominated for the New Music Weekly 2014 Award for Best New Country Group or Duo and Country Breakthrough Artist. And
That's correct. We were nominated, and we were shocked. I couldn't believe it. I got an email from New Music Weekly that said, for immediate release, the 2014 award nominations. Well, I get emails from them all the time. Well, I was just scrolling down through it, and there's our name right there in bold print. I said, oh, God,
Awesome.
it's us.
Yeah, and they were only, 6 or 8 people?
There was
chosen?
6 nominations in the Best Group Duo, and Florida Georgia Line actually won that that award. But like I said, we were just really appreciative to be nominated for it.
Wow,
It was
and
great.
to be in the company with some big hitters like that, that's
Yes.
so awesome. Well, it sounds like you're having a whole lot of success. I mean, what's your secret? What do you
Work.
think is?
Play whenever we can.
Play when you can.
Play whenever you can. Play whenever you can. You got to
Yes.
get in front of folks.
There you go. Exactly. Well, I'm so glad that this hard work has started finally paying off for you. That's so
Well,
cool
thank
for
you,
you.
Kelly.
And
We was there in the trenches with you. You remember those days?
I remember those days well. Yeah.
You remember banging on the guitar and you said, "I only know 2 chords," and I said, well, "I'm fixing to show you some more."
I know 3 now. I've come a long way.
But we've hit the big time. We're on the Kelly's Crossroads
That's
show.
right.
exactly right. So, and we are so glad to have y'all here. The website that you have a really good looking website,
Thank
the
you.
LevertonBrothers.com, and you also have your Facebook, Leverton Brothers Band.
Yes.
Do you post all your shows and things like that on
Yes,
Facebook and your?
Yes, we try to keep it updated. Now, I'm kind of the moderator of the website, so it's sometimes lagging a little behind.
I understand. I do my own website too,
Yeah.
and mine can get sorely out of date. So,
Yeah.
well, all this success, the best new country group, nominations and stuff. It just
It's
sounds
exciting
like
for
I
us.
can't wait to see what else you got coming up. And you've got to play some really big stuff. I noticed that y'all had played the Southside City Fest. That's getting big, and of course the Charity Pig Roast. Where's some other things you got coming up?
We're doing some shows locally around here, and we're trying to book some more festivals right now. Somebody out there who needs a band, and we like doing the festivals and the that kind of stuff.
I do too. That outside
Yes,
is my
yeah.
favorite. Well, right now we're going to hear the song we were talking about a little bit earlier. This is Benny and Paula's song, Please, again from the Leverton Brothers.
I remember when I got your call, my heart fell to the floor. Can't imagine how my life would be without you anymore. Then I fell to my knees and was begging God, please, please. Don't take him from me. I'm down on my knees, and I'm begging you, please. We were talking about all the years we've been together. Through the good and the bad, we managed to stay forever. Said you love me till the day you die. I looked at you and started to cry. Then I said, please, don't take him from me. I'm down on my knees, and I'm begging you, please. I want to thank you for your love. Oh, it came from up above. No matter what will be, you will always be with me. Please, don't take him from me. I'm down on my knees,
Welcome back to Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads, and thank you so much to my guests, the Leverton Brothers, for being on here with us today and sharing their music. Make sure you check out their website, www.levertonbrothers.com. And while you're at it, check out kacrossroads.com for our upcoming guests and our past guests and how you can become a guest of our show. And thank you so much for tuning in. Right now, we're going to let the Leverton Brothers do their first single off the CD, Back to Alabama.
Out on a cruise ship 4 or 5 days ago. Wound up in a small town down in Mexico. We walked 10 miles through Cozumel looking for an ice cold beer. Then we sat down and asked ourselves, what the hell are we doing here? Take me back to Alabama, where the water is pure, and I know for sure just where I am, back home in Alabama. Take me back to Alabama, where the sky is blue, back where I met you, and the folks know who I am, back in Alabama. Had a big time at Fat Tuesday Lounge. We drank and danced till the sun went down. We walked on back to the ship with memories we had found, but there still ain't nothing like your own hometown. Take me back to Alabama, where the water is pure, and I know for sure just where I am, back home in Alabama. Take me back to Alabama, where the sky is blue, back where I met you, and the folks know who I am, back in Alabama. Take me back to Alabama, where the water is pure, and I know for sure just where I am, back home in Alabama. Take me back to Alabama, where the sky is blue, back where I met you, and the folks know who I am, back in Alabama. Yeah, the folks know who I am, back in Alabama.